rolling. What's up? Oh my gosh. You already know what I'm about to say. Okay, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. But what's up, everybody? It is Poppy Winter here, coming to you with another video, fashionably late in this thing per usual. So this is my thing, you guys. Really quick, I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Whether it's Sunday because you're a part of Patreon and you're seeing this early, or whether it's Monday or Tuesday because I don't know when I'm gonna post this to YouTube. I'm fashionably late, here to give you the messages for May. And actually, I don't know, there's something, Spirit got something up their sleeve, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what it is. Really quick rant, okay? I don't know. Sometimes I don't be wanting to do readings at the same time everybody else is doing the readings. I don't know. It could be because my energy was really low. We'll talk about that. But I don't know. I just be feeling like it don't be the right time. It'd be better to do a little bit later. Even with Zodiac. So, you know, be on the lookout for that. But as you guys can see from the title above, we're going to be talking about May. I'm going to leave it just at that because I have a feeling that there's going to be a little bit more coming out. That might go a little bit past May. We do have pile 1 here with the Palo Santo. Pile 2 with the little SD card. Don't ask me. I just felt the need to put that there. And then pile 3 is going to be the selenite. Okay. If you guys remind me down below, I am going to put down what these decks are. So pile 1, because I was told to do this. The first card is going to be the 9 of Cups. Okay, 9 of Cups, Pisces energy coming through here. I also see that sun or that star in the background. It's giving me Aquarius or Leo. Okay, even though sun is a star. But anyway, we're not going to do that right now. Who's a Gemini? Because I'm overthinking it. Okay, we got the SD card. 64, someone likes Brent Fayez. Okay, the card is going to be, ooh, we have the 7 of Pentacles. We haven't used this deck in a long time. Long hair, don't care. Ooh, someone's about to have a baby. Don't let that steer you away from this pile. That just came through, okay? Anyway. Some of you guys have messages from an unborn. So if you're pregnant right now, messages from the unborn. I don't know. There's something coming through there. But anyway, pile 3. Ooh-wee. Let's see. Wow, the King of Cups. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What is that? Aries, Leo, Sag? I can't remember if it's like, y'all know. I don't know. Water sign. Because don't kings have like a mix in between signs? Okay, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. It's like literally 5 in the morning right now. And Pia didn't even have her coffee yet. Well, I have, but it's really not doing the trick. So go ahead and pick intuitively. I have things a little bit messy. As you can see, I was trying to move the piles and I swear I heard stop. I was like, I ain't be. I'm gonna stop. Also, thank you guys so much for your patience. I talked about this a little bit on Patreon. For those that don't know, and I'm gonna continue to talk about this in my videos just because we're trying to build a relationship here. And I know there's gonna be a lot of newcomers. I have what is called GAD, Generalized Anxiety Disorder, and I also have PTSD. So sometimes my anxiety can peak very intensely, even without a trigger. So sometimes I will go on breaks where I just cut everybody the fuck off. Mind you, I'm also an Aquarius. So it's like that on top of this, it's like, woo, that's a double whammy, baby. Pick your poison. But yeah, so I thank you guys so much for your patience, and I'm going to try to get back on a consistent schedule. I'm getting back into, you know, working out and stretching a little bit more, but that's kind of where I've been. Also, if you would like early access, please join us on Patreon. I also took a break over there, but whoever, if everybody knows, like, Patreon is always going to get, even if I'm on a break, let me say it like that. If I'm on a break, Patreon is going to get me first, always, and then I'm going to come over here. So yes, you guys, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you guys at your party. off. I know y'all probably like, dang, P about to start up. This is okay, this is the thing. This is not a bad energy, okay? Because, so this is what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on this big ass, fat ass sun, okay? A lot of brightness, it's shining, it's twinkling, we got the glitter falling to the side, all that shit, right? But then there's like this overcast. I don't know, it's like this overcast. But it's like, why? I guess the best way I could describe this, let's say, okay, this is gonna be a little out there. Hope you guys aren't high right now, but listen. So let's say there's a sun with arms, I know. And let's say the sun is happy, it's shining, it's pouring glitter, okay? I feel like one hand is pouring glitter and the other hand is pulling clouds over to like overcast. And then what the sun does is the sun is acting, oh, I'm about to read you for filth. Then the sun is acting like they don't, oh my gosh, where did that overcast come from? Well, I guess I should stop, you know, pouring my glitter, being that there's an overcast, because that would make sense, because why would I do that? Let me tell you what I'm getting. We've talked about this, and I'll continue to bring that message to you guys, because sometimes people need that. I just have to ask you, and I talked about this on Patreon, why are you self-sabotaging your opportunities? Why are you dimming yourself? Because with your main energy being the 9 of Cups, and that's another thing I want to talk about, because remember I talked about the sun, like how I saw the little star here, and I thought of Leo and Aquarius. Did y'all see how these cards came out? Both major arcana. We have the sun, Leo, and we have the star Aquarius, which, if you know, those are opposing signs. We also have third house, we have Jupiter, the North Node, and Pisces. And when I think of Pisces in the third house, that's also like, it's like a conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? So some of you guys, if you look at your chart, not that I want to focus too much on that, because I have a feeling that the people that watch this might not be too into astrology. They just want the message, right? But if you were to look at your chart, I think you would see some contradictions. I call them contradictions, but it's like opposing natures. It's like hot and cold coming together. Back to what I was saying though, with this 9 of Cups, I just feel like y'all got so much to offer, but you keep on hiding it or critiquing it. And that's not, it's not a bad thing to critique, but it's like, it's almost like excessive. It's almost like in a place of like delusion. I'm so sorry, but I had to say it, especially with all this. Let me read these cards to you. We have the Ace of Swords. Well, first of all, I'm sorry, y'all. Your main energy was the 9 of Cups. I asked, what did you guys need to know? We had the 7 of Wands and we have the 9 of Swords, okay? That's a very defensive type of energy. Maybe some of you guys have had to literally stand your ground on something. Maybe this is going against a company. Maybe you feel like you haven't been getting fair treatment. This could be with anything, you guys. For example, and I'll let y'all, you know, connect the dots, baby. Some of you guys have recognized where your happiness is. You know that you could do more. You know that you could be bigger. And maybe the situation that you were in or certain circumstances in life were not aligning with that, you know. Maybe some of you guys wanted to do something more out there. I could see that here, okay? And I feel like that's meant for you. I just want to say that. Some of you guys want to do something that's more out there, more, not flamboyant coming through, but it's just like a bigger vision, but it's really creative. For some of you guys, even if it's not creative, I just thought of Alice in Wonderland, where like, if you watch Alice in Wonderland, like the new movie, like how her mindset is, it was like really abstract. And that's what I see for you guys. So a lot of people are not going to understand this, nor are they going to, you know, be in favor. Also, some of you guys have elevated to a new status in some type of way, and you feel like it's all eyes on you. Haters, admirers, all that, you know? And at the end of the day, you guys, we talk about this. That's not your business, not your problem. All you could do is worry about you. And that's a message for P too. Don't think I'm just reading you for filth. You know, sometimes we do all look outside of ourselves and we get worried, on guard, paranoid about who's going to take me down, who's going to take this from me, who do I got to watch out for, who's my friend now, I'm starting to rise up, you know, who around me is loyal, like, and I get that, you know, always question, you know. But what I'm saying is some of this is almost, with this 9 of Swords, some of this is like self-induced anxiety. Unless you like P, you got Gad. But it's like with this 7 of Wands and this 9 of Swords, some of you guys are self-sabotaging to the point, like the little visual I gave. It's like you guys are finding a reason to pull back, and it's not time to do that, you know. Now granted, I do see with this Seven of Wands that there is also a message to, regardless, like even if your voice shakes, you know how they say even if your voice shakes, speak your mind. Like regardless of who doesn't understand, you know, keep going after what it is that you want to go after, because I see great things with that. But also don't bring these projections or even just what you have been circulating and ruminating on in your own mind about like how you're not worthy or how you have to have this in order to make this happen. Because I'm picking up on other people's insecurities now being a part of your DNA, and then you, because you're a visionary, honey, I can see it all in these cards, very creative, you have like thought up all types of stuff about you, all types of scenarios that really, if you were to say it to somebody, a lot of people would be like, okay, that's kind of unrealistic for that to happen. But for you, you find comfort in building blockages, because I don't know if something happened back in the day, and I get it, trust me. Some people don't understand there could be a fear of success. You know, they're always like, well, who would fear success? And for me, and y'all could leave down below if that resonates, I know that when I get successful or when I go up, sometimes people expect so much from you that they forget you're human. They forget that you can make mistakes. Some of you guys were raised in a household where it was like you were always critiqued on something by your parents or the people around you, even though you were doing hella good. You was doing everything right, checked off the list, but yet there was so much critique. So it almost like brought out this perfectionist type of nature, and it's like a conflict of interest, because a lot of you guys, I'm getting like a messy, like, what's that movie where he like was messy but super creative? It's like you guys are very free spirited, so that structure, that bondage doesn't really do you any justice. But for whatever reason, because of what you've been through, it's became a part of your DNA, right? So back to what I was saying, you know, sometimes like I remember, like, even in the military, it's like none of the other people around me were doing what they needed to do. So my leadership, like, leaned on me. But mind you, I was, like, struggling with a lot of stuff. And it was just fucking crazy, because I'm like, I kept hitting the bar. Because when you hit a bar, like, let's say it's your first try and you hit that bar up there, everybody knows it's hard for you to ever go below that, because people don't expect that. It's like, now you have to always hit the bar, hit the mark. So one thing, because I know that might be a little confusing, one thing that's being stated here is understand that you guys are allowed to make mistakes. That's going to be something that you have to work through so that you could really achieve success, because it's not supposed to be perfect. But also with this Nine of Swords, ask yourself, where am I being the problem? Now, also we have this Ace of Swords and this Page of Swords. That lets me know, you guys, there's going to be a lot of clarity coming in, a lot of... damn, this is where it's scary at, because I feel like there is clarity coming in around something that you have been asking about, and some of you guys obsessively asking about. It could have to do with work. But even when the clarity comes in, you still question it. Even when the solution comes in, you still question it. It's like, it's a big, grand feeling of aha, and then you're like, nah, let me wait for another sign. At the end of the day, you guys, it's coming through very like, because you guys are meant for more, okay? Some of you guys have an idea you want to put out there, something you want to patent, a job you want to go for, an idea you want to present your boss, or there's just clarity around starting new. Maybe you want to move, okay? It's crazy, because I feel like if we don't come out of this energy, you guys could be the reason why this does not work out. Now, granted, I always believe that, you know, what's meant for us is meant for us, but I also believe that God ain't gonna just be blessing us without us putting in the legwork. So we're gonna look at advice. But anyway, with this Ace of Swords and this Page of Swords and this Devil card, another message that's coming through. Some of you guys were dealing with that Capricorn. I don't know if you guys went to school together. Maybe you guys used to talk a lot. This Capricorn has been doing some reflecting. I think they're a little slutty. Sorry. Or they're just really, and you'll know, like, this might be someone that's very attractive, very sharp jawline, sharp features, might even have a big, anyways, and I don't know why I'm hearing prominent ears. And when I say prominent ears, I'm not even saying big ears. It's like their ears are like sharp, You know what I'm trying to say? I know that sounds so weird, but it's something on them that's sharp. Maybe it's like their teeth. I don't know. I know that sounds so crazy, but you know how some people have like the canines that's sharp? Anyway, with this Ace of Swords and this Page of Swords, some of you guys might receive communication from this individual. There's like someone that's reflecting on something that happened between you guys about 8 months ago, okay? Anyways, back to the first message. There's a real big emphasis on work, your possessions. I don't know why that came through. And also like communicating. With that Pisces being in the 3rd house, it's like I feel like there's something you guys want to say. There's something that you guys want to get out there. But there's so much. Like look up Pisces in the 3rd house. It's really like a conflict of interest. It's like you guys are having a hard time expressing it. Some of you guys are even having a hard time figuring out what this like. It's like this feeling that's nudging at you. And you're like, what is that? How do I fix it? And what I'm hearing is a lot of you guys are looking outside of yourself. And you're like, okay, take it for resonates, honey. But it's like, okay, well, maybe it's because I'm not doing enough at work. Maybe it's because I'm not, you know, I don't have enough money here. Basically what I'm trying to say, you guys, instead of looking outward, look inward, because this has a lot to do with your mentality. When your mentality can start to shift, I know it's not going to be perfect. I'm not saying that. It does take time. It's almost like when people start to meditate, like the fact that I can meditate now, because there was a time where I couldn't. My mind just was racing. I would, you know, be seeing dandelions and the dandelions would turn into fucking knives. It was crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, why is my mind going so dark? But with time and with training my mind, I was able to really like take control of that. And that's powerful, because once you have control over the mind, everything else starts to reflect that. Okay, so overall, there's a lot of motherfucking 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. There's a lot of that here, okay? Did I tell you the other cards? Let me see. So clarifying what I was saying, what else you need to know. We have this 8 of Swords, or actually this was that bottom card. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So some of you guys, what's going on at work, or what's going on with, yeah, it's like maybe this is a project, maybe this is like what you have in the material. Some of you guys are going to be starting a new job. Maybe you've started a new job. Have you went to a new base? Is there like anxiety around this? Let me see what the advice is for pile 1. Yes. Ooh, the Chariot. I'm so sorry, you guys. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. It's giving. You know, y'all gonna be like, Paige, you a bitch. And, you know, wouldn't be the first time I heard that. But for real, we got the 10 of Cups. Like, you guys, what they're telling me is for you to suck it up. I know with this 5 of Pentacles, it's time to come out of this lack mentality. I'm hearing it. It's like, how are you still questioning yourselves when you have all the skills? Everything around you is, this is only gonna be for some of y'all, it reflects your success, and it's like you still question if you have the capability, or everything around you is showing you that you can unstick yourself from a situation, that you have options, but yet you still question it. So regardless of how this sounds to you, even if you're not in the best of places, I'm telling y'all, if y'all change your mentality, maybe even start romanticizing life, things are gonna like start to reflect that. I'm about to tell y'all, because I'm a master manifestor, okay? And it's like a lot. I think I'm gonna talk about that on Patreon, but like once I started getting my mind into the place of luxury, it just started showing up. Start treating myself a certain way, have a routine, you know, it's so crazy because I'm a tomboy, but I have this, I have a routine like with my skin and like exfoliating to get the energy off, baths, as you know. But anyway, as I started to take care of myself and started to like put myself on this pedestal now, you know, watched, you know, getting too overboard and getting arrogant, but putting myself on a pedestal, it was crazy because everything started to reflect that. I started to become this sun and this star energy. So, you know, take that with you guys. Also, I'm not going to lie, some of you guys, be careful of an argument. So this is the thing with this 3rd house. I don't know. I am seeing something with a sibling, possibly. I'm also seeing good energy around social media and putting something out there. It's like a good time, but it's like, watch getting too in your emotions. Don't overthink it. Let me just say that. Don't overthink it. Also, we've been talking about this. Follow the North Node. Look at what your North Node is in your natal chart. Even if you're not into astrology, if you were to look up your natal chart, Google it and type in all your information of what it needs and look at your North Node, that is going to give you a lot of clarity on where we're going. what we should be doing, what maybe even look at the South Node, what we likely struggle with, okay? Because once we grab onto this, I'm not saying it has to be perfect, but once we take a hold of this mindset, honey, y'all gonna be golden. Fine as fuck, big as fuck, it's giving, okay? Successful. Even if you don't have like this grand scale job, it's just you guys are going to be feeling a lot better about yourself. And when you feel a lot better about yourself, you're able to manifest a lot better. Even if you don't believe in manifestation, when you feel good, your confidence is up, things just shift. Like you start going outside more, you start talking more, you can probably connect with people. Things shift when you start to feel better about yourself and your mindset changes, okay? Some of you guys, if you are struggling with mental health, it might be time to talk to somebody about it. Get it off of your chest, get it off of your mind, okay? Okay, transparency moment. Something's telling me to do this, you know. I don't know. Is anybody in Aquarius here? Because I've been feeling called to like talk more deeply about some of the things that I went through. But I had this strong ass fear. Okay. And I don't even want to say what it was about. But I had this strong ass fear. And it was because of like beliefs, you know, belief systems from my family and like superstitions and stuff like that. I had these strong ass fears around this thing, this entity, and it followed me until I was older. And like I had to, you know, my therapist was like, okay, let's go talk to the chaplain. And it's crazy because I'm like, what is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? And it's crazy as fuck. Maybe I'll talk deeply about this on Patreon, but as soon as I talked about it to the chaplain, crying, all that stuff, scared as fuck, but it was like I was shaking. And as I was talking about it and getting it out, I don't know what happened, but it was like after that day I was fine. I was fine. Like that fear, you know, we might have a little here and there, but no, it really doesn't exist anymore. And I'm like, damn, is that all I had to do was address that bitch? That's what it's giving. But overall with this Chariot, I'm hearing from my spiritual team. I'm not sure if this is coming from your spiritual team, but it's time to go. It's fuck all that other shit. That's really what it's giving you guys, because with this 10 of Cups and this 9 of Pentacles, you have done the work. Don't let anybody make you think that you haven't done the work. I just seen 1717. You have done the work. You deserve it. Why did I just hear survivor's guilt? It's not your problem that people don't understand what you've been through. It's not your problem that people don't see all the hard labor that you put into what you're about to walk into. Not your problem. All you need to do is walk, okay, into that. That's it. Okay, I'm hearing that. Anyway, we have the Moon Star, passion. I am entering a portal of euphoric love. That looks like Rihanna a little bit. Okay, baby. Some of you guys, if you want to start a jewelry business, do it. You guys are meant to shine. And like I said, even if you don't have something grandiose that you're doing, you know, even though everything you do is grandiose, honey. But this is telling me you are not meant to not go after what you want. You're meant to go after what it is that you want to do that's going to fulfill you, okay? And some of you guys, if you're like, well, I don't know what that is. Well, it's because you've been stuck in the same place, same mindset. Maybe it's time to move, travel, do something that's going to create a new perspective, because a lot of you guys are very creative. So if you were just to get outside and see stuff, you would be inspired so much to the point that it would actually give you some type of direction on where you should go. For example, sometimes when I'm traveling, I see shit and I'm like, wow. And I don't know, my mind just starts thinking about, okay, that's crazy. I just seen that flower. Well, what's that over there? Is that sand? And I don't know, like, that's probably a bad example because I'm sorry. Y'all should see me like I started looking at my flower and I started drifting and going to sleep. I swear I think I have sleep apnea. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, even when I traveled to Orlando, like, I just saw all this scenery around me and it just sparked so many different ideas just by traveling. So if you know, you know, honey. We also have the morning star. It's a lot of star energy coming through here. Oh, my Aquarius, okay, or my Leos. We have the morning star, radiance. I shoot for the stars. Radiance is my birthright. I mean, it's giving that. And this was actually the first card. Someone's name is definitely Maya. We have the ruby star. I work with Ruby right now. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. Let me tell y'all, I don't give a fuck if you got an OnlyFans or whatever the fuck. There's a lot of people jealous of some of you guys because your body, you can use your body. You have this sensual aspect, okay? This is almost, I ain't even gonna tell you what pile, but if you guys were to go on Patreon, I do have a what makes you attractive video. It's giving highly attractive. So, you know, with that is gonna come the bitches. I have to say it. It's gonna come them low hanging fruits. It just is what it is. But allow yourself to accept these changes. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but you guys are meant. See, that's what I'm getting for your throat chakra. But you guys are meant for greater. You guys are meant for greater. And that's something that needs to be known right now. Okay, so let's see. Can you give me more information about, for pile 1, what to expect? Pluto, yep, transform. Uranus, radically change. Okay, we got a lot of Aquarius. Jupiter, grow and expand. Let me pull one more. This came out in a pile. You'll know what pile. I'm telling you, all 3 of these cards I think came out in one of these piles that was on. Fuck it, I'm gonna just, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'll be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just tell you the pile. No, I'm not. But it came out in all these piles, all 3 of these cards. And we have Libra, consideration, fairness, and harmony. Man, join me on Patreon to see that video. But we have consideration, fairness, and harmony. Some of you guys have a North Node in Libra. Might be time to collaborate with people. Okay, the right people. People that actually see your vision. So this is the thing, you guys. You guys are highly attractive. You guys are different. Not only that, you can handle a lot of stuff that a lot of people can't handle. And some of you guys don't even know. This is crazy. I gotta talk on this. Some of you guys don't even know how talented you are because you really haven't been in a place where someone has congratulated you or let you know like the truth about your abilities. And what I mean by that is there's something that you guys do, probably a multitude of things, that if you were to be in a group and actually talk to people, they would probably be looking at you like you were an alien. Because it's like, wow, how do you do all of that? How do you handle all that? What made you think of that? You went through that? I couldn't even tell. So basically, and this is so crazy, this is resonating for me, this little part right here. It's crazy because it's sad actually, because some of you guys just don't know how big you are and how different your skills are. Some of you guys are carrying skills and wisdom deeply ingrained in that little nervous system of yours, coming from the DNA, all that. Some of you guys can recall like these weird ass facts. Okay, where my Aquarius, my air signs, these weird ass facts. You just have all this fucking knowledge in your big ass head. It's giving that, and it's like people are like, damn, how do they know that? It's just something about you, and it's sad because I feel like some of you guys don't see it. Y'all don't see it. And I get it, you know, even for myself, it took me a long time to understand that what I do, a lot of people can't do. Especially like speak up. No offense to those that have a hard time, but I took that for granted. And I was like, damn, that's actually what makes me want to speak up on people's behalves. Because I was like, everybody talk their shit and speak up about what's going on. They don't. So I don't know, find what it is for you, but I see a lot of great energy around what it is that you want to bring to the table. Also, this will be a fabulous time if you guys have been thinking about changing your hair color or changing something about you aesthetically. Yeah, do it, honey. Go for it, okay? Some of you guys want to do like a half and half or like a strip of color in your hair. Go for it. Some of you guys want to travel to a place that has mountains. Go for it. Or even horses, okay? Horse therapy would be great for some of you guys. Let me see what else I'm getting. I'm telling y'all, like, this is one of those things that even though you guys are super anxious, and I do feel like some of you guys, like I said, if you don't, well, I ain't gonna say it like that, but all I'm gonna say is this: God gonna come through and make this happen, okay? The Fool card, not that coming up. Yeah, it's time to go forward. That's really what they want me to tell you guys. This 5 of Cups, it's like every time we have this good ass energy, we have a 5 of Cups or a 5 of Pentacles, and I feel like that's y'all. That's y'all kind of fucking up the motion. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. It's not the time. Look at that. As soon as I open the box, we have Live Life to the Fullest. Going back to the basics with the Divine Energy Oracle. We have Grieve Your Losses, okay? If some of you guys might need to accept what is gone. Look at that. We got Speak Up. That's crazy. Some of you guys might need to accept what is gone and understand that it's time to start fresh. It's okay to start fresh. It's okay to not go the same route that everybody else is going, especially if it's family. It's okay to do something different, you guys. Period. Let's see. Don't let nobody tell you differently. Okay. Messages. Pile 1. Advice. Some of you guys are stuck. I was just about to say some of you guys are stuck on something because my cards were being like honey. It was like honey. Like literally, I'm not calling y'all honey like honey, like oh honey, no. I'm saying like honey, like sticky honey. That's how I was feeling. Anyway, we have accept what is dying. That's just what it's giving. Claim your art, period. Okay, it's really coming through. Ooh, grieve your losses. That wants to come through again. And we also have rejuvenate. Express your joy. There's like, it's not time to hold back, honey. It ain't time to hold back, pile one. That's just what it's giving. Like, it's not time to hold back. Let me grab you guys. I think I'm not using that deck because I want to use that deck for me. Let me see. Okay, they point me. Ah, that's how I know y'all creative. Because they want me to use this. Okay. Let's see. Additional messages. Ooh, the Magician at the bottom of the card. Page of Wands. If there's been a company that you guys have been wanting to reach out to work there, or to inquire about services, or to intern at, or ooh, congratulations on your graduation too, by the way. Your prom dress for some of you guys looked fabulous. Anyways, I'm picking up on this energy where it's like, reach out to them. Something about communicating what it is that you want is going to work in your favor or get you noticed. This could even be if you want to collaborate with someone, do that. Someone needs to check their email. I'm bad with that, y'all. It's so hard to check my damn email. There's so many fucking emails that come to me. Like my regular Gmail. Oh my God, I hate looking at my email. It gives me so much anxiety. Something is piling up though. But anyway, events this month, May, for pile one. 4 of Wands. Okay, some of you guys might be getting married. Maybe you just moved into a house. There could be a move here. Might be meeting someone this month. Are y'all gonna be at an event? Is someone having a wedding or something? The star card, y'all. I can't make this up. Woo! Major events. There's gonna be a recognition on who the fuck you are. And that's been happening for a while, but I'm telling you, it's coming full circle. So we have the 7 of Pentacles again. Strength card, Leo energy, Aquarius energy, and we have the 9 of Cups again. I mean, come on, you guys. You see it. Ace of Swords. We got that again. Knight of Swords. This is not the time to hold back. I know it's not going to be easy, but some of you guys, you've been silenced for so long, or maybe you've tried to speak up for yourself and nobody listens, so you be scared, and I get it. But the only way you're not going to be scared no more is by doing it. I know, that's crazy, right? You got to really go against that resistance. That's the only way you're going to rewire that nervous system and allow your mind to cling on to something different so that you don't have those same fears. It's going to take time, but that's the only way you're going to do it. A lot of you guys, you're meant to be bigger, okay? For those that have businesses, meant to be successful. Those that want to do a catering company or something where you can appeal to a large amount of people. It's all here. Especially something about life path number 8. People, okay, listen, if you have anything that you do in business, I'm telling y'all, y'all have the golden idea. Y'all got the golden ticket. Why am I thinking of Willy Wonka? You just don't know it yet. It's so crazy. And then I'm gonna leave you guys with this. It's so crazy because when you look at like these big ass people that got these big ass companies and stuff, like they might not have known at that time that they might have thought their idea was big. But they probably didn't know it was going to still be a thing today. Like whoever invented Apple and Facebook and I don't know, movies or just music that is still being played to this motherfucking day. Marilyn Monroe, we're still talking about her to this day. It's like so many things that I think those people knew a little bit, but they probably didn't know like the capacity of just how big they are. So I'm telling you guys, this is not the time to hold back. I'm not gonna lie, some of you guys, because I am talking to a wide scale, and I'm just gonna say it because it came through. Some of you guys will be making history in some type of capacity. I'm not gonna lie. You know, we take stuff for granted, but I don't know if you guys have an idea or y'all have a platform or a business that's gonna like really branch out. It's different. It's going to work in your favor, so go after it. So yes, pile 1, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and we're going to move on to pile 2. big fat ass snake right here. Okay, like y'all got so many cards that I had to reveal my setup. We're like leaning on the side. So this is the thing, pile 2. First of all, I was not expecting all this to come out. Something about this month and possibly the next 3 months is very uncertain, or things have been very uncertain. Now, I'm not getting the worst energy. This isn't necessarily a bad energy. I feel like there's something that has been trying to reveal itself to you, something that you've already known that you may not have been paying attention to. You know, that's going to be different for everybody. I'm not going to lie, for some of you guys, it's regarding the people that you keep around you, the company you keep, the person that you're dating, okay? I also see this back and forth between a relationship. I don't know if this is just mentally or physically, if there's like this emotional tie, but I see this back and forth between this relationship. It could be romantic or platonic, but it's like this is no longer serving you, pile 2. Now, granted, if you guys aren't resonating with these messages, because this is a very specific pile, it's not like pile 1, then I would suggest, you know, pick another pile. Dang, so we have this 7 of Pentacles. So I just want to let you guys know, if things just been off, because this is going to be, if I really go into all this shit, like, no offense, y'all, this is going to be a lot. And I'm not stressing myself out. I cannot. And that's the energy. It's like, I cannot stress myself out. There's so much going on around me that I'm already seeing that I can't control. Even when I try to control it, things still spiral either up or down, you know, depending. This doesn't have to be a bad energy. So I just feel like there's a lot of going with the flow. There's also a lot of resistance, and then having to learn the hard way of, oh, that's why I shouldn't have resisted that change. I'm gonna just go with the flow. It's like a back and forth. So I do, let me pause real quick. Back to what I was saying. For those that are waiting on something to come to fruition, or waiting on something to work out in regards to business, possessions, but you have the 2nd house there, Taurus energy, Leo energy. Y'all have a lot of good energy. That's all fire, really. We got the 1st house, the sun. Some of you guys have sun in the 1st house. We also have Aries, and we have the 2nd house. So the thing about this is, you guys, I feel like if things have been a little bit stale or just confusing, it's meant to be like that. And I don't know why. It'll be revealed to you when it's meant to. But we do have the High Priestess in this 2 of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if there's been a little bit of an imbalance around you, because there are some things that you still have around you, maybe even some people, a mindset that has to go. I also feel that for some of you, there's a little bit of a dishonesty here with possibly someone that you're dating, or with a friend, okay? And I feel like this is somebody that y'all have already been picking up on, like getting an inkling on. This could be someone that travels a lot. They could be known to be a player, but even if they're not, I feel like you guys have been picking up on this. It could even be a situationship. This person could be highly desired. I also feel like you're highly desired. And there could also be a snaky ass friend, a feminine, okay, around you. This is the thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if when this eclipse happens, things just start to reveal themselves to you, okay? And it's meant to. We have the Moon card, we have the High Priestess. That's how I know I'm not supposed to tell y'all everything. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune up there. Something is going on. So if y'all not tripping, there's something going on. But this is going to be the shift that allows you to finally see what you have not been seeing. And it's not even just a seeing. It's not even just seeing what you haven't been seeing. It's the shift that's going to make you look at what has not been balancing you out. Some of you guys are going to be disconnecting from people, and then you're like, damn, like, that's so crazy how I disconnected from you, and now like I feel like I'm being blessed more. Why do I feel more vibrant? My face clearing up, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself, you know, because I do feel like there has been this energy of going back to something, going back to the past, not wanting to start over because we put so much into the past. But there's something here that I feel like either was a bad investment, or this has turned into a bad investment. Maybe someone else has taken another route. For example, if you guys are in a relationship with someone, maybe it started good, you know, but then their life went one way and now your life is going another way, but someone is having a hard time with that shift. There may have even been a breakup that you guys are still healing from. I do see this past person wanting to come back. There is an energy here of reconciliation, and for some of you guys that may go well. For others, all I'm gonna say is, if this person did not know how to treat you the first time, there is going to be something that's going to happen, okay, that is going to really make you be like, this is why I left you back in 2021. This is exactly why, okay? And that's needed. You know, sometimes we need to go back, or we need to dwell a little bit so that we can figure out and see why we shouldn't be here no more. You know, sometimes it takes that. Also, for those, this is not going to be for everybody, this next part, but this is the thing. For those where you have been dealing with somebody that has been unfaithful in some capacity, whether you guys are in a committed relationship or not, and they have told you that they stopped dealing with a specific individual, they are lying. I'm picking up on that, okay? Now for others, for my people that's like, okay, fuck love, P, tell me about business. Okay, you guys are being told to pursue what's going to make you happy. And I could put that with the last message and like combine the two. Regardless of whether this is love or work, it is time to pursue what's going to make you happy. Some of you guys, you are too big. It's like you guys are like this shark in a tank, a little one, you know what I'm saying? You're past whatever this is. You're past this environment. You're past this mindset. It is time to go after something new. And don't feel guilty about that. Why do we, it's like you guys are collecting everything that you need. You have everything. And then you take a back step. You go from the 3 of Wands to the 2 of Wands, back to planning, back to waiting, and then you end up missing an opportunity or missing that window, okay? Let's not do that no more. Some of you guys even start to fear the competition. Well, they do it like this and they got those numbers. That don't got nothing to do with you, okay? Does not have nothing to do with you. This, whatever I'm picking up on that you guys want to go after, is meant for you. And I feel like it has something to do with business, and for a lot of you guys, publicity, putting yourself out there, okay? Some of you guys want to be a fitness trainer. I also was seeing something around DJing, okay? I do feel like some of you guys are also meant to have more money, but there is something right now around you, or that keeps coming in and out, or a thought process, an obsession around something that is draining literally your life force, okay? It's draining that energy to be able to think of something new, to want to try something new. That's another thing. Now, for those that have moved out of this energy, because you know energy is fluid, I feel like this is going to be the month where you are being asked to try something new, do something new. But it's crazy because something in your spirit is like resisting. And I kind of got this with pile 1 because we had Leo and Aquarius, and then we had Pisces in the 3rd house. So it's almost like there's a little bit of a conflict of interest. But this is the message for the collective. It is time to go against the grain. In order to have a new mindset, you have to go against the resistance. You have to go against it, you know, because really that resistance is trying to push you back into your comfort zone, but you got to go against it, okay? Those that have left your life, they were meant to leave. They can't go where you are going, okay? If someone is putting you in a bunch of drama, they got to go. You shouldn't be arguing with people about your man or your woman. It's unnecessary. Haven't you went through enough? Who want to go to sleep wondering if the people around them is fake, or if they true, or they loyal? Who want to go to sleep wondering if they're gonna wake up to drama at work every damn day? Nobody, okay? So I feel like something I do want to congratulate you guys on is I do feel like you have been working on reconnecting with yourself, and there has been a sense of going into this period where it's like, you know what, I gotta flow with that. It's all good, okay? It's like there's a little bit of a hard-headed energy, and you know sometimes a hard head make for a soft ass. Trust me, I know. You know, I'm not trying to just read you off of Phil. This is this could apply to me too. It's just crazy because you guys go against the resistance in life, but when it comes to spirit, that's the one where you don't need to resist. It's like you guys have flip-flopped it. You're resisting spirit, and then you're going like, I don't know, I don't want to confuse myself, but you get what I'm saying? Like, go with the flow in regards to spirit, but like, go against the resistance in regards to like trying something new. Some of you guys are so stuck in the past and past ways, past investments. There's still this hope about trying to revive this. Can't revive it. It's gone, you guys. Okay, and we do have the Fool card over here, and we have the Magician. It's time for something new. And some of you guys don't want to accept that fact, but that's the thing. With that, it's all good. Spirit gonna show you. Since you want to be hard-headed, okay, I'm gonna keep you around these stale ass energies. And then it's almost like you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Some of you guys, like, you know how someone keeps going back to the same person? We all been there. And it's like we finally learned that one lesson that just, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. Some of y'all need that shit, okay? Because I feel like this is almost giving me, how can I explain this? When they, like for somebody like mental health, let's just bring that in. I'm not a doctor, but when someone has like anxiety or like PTSD or whatever, and they continue to avoid, and the duration of time gets farther and farther before they allow themselves to get back into a routine of maybe even being around people or doing certain things, it's almost like they build this thick ass skin, you know, against what could possibly be a trigger and what else. But it's crazy because when they try to go back into a routine of trying to get to know people, possibly even get into a relationship, it's like we still got all that thick ass skin that now we got to get through because so much time has passed. And I feel like for you guys, it's almost like there's resistance this way because that type of resistance gave that person that thick skin, but now it's like they want new, and it's hard for that penetration. No, it's confusing. I know. But what I'm saying is, it's like you guys have already avoided enough. Okay, you guys have already avoided enough. It's not time no more. You know, it's time to go after something new. You guys are meant to have money. Okay, you guys are meant to be stable. You guys are meant to be at peace. Anything that's not bringing you peace right now has to go. This is giving savage. You see that? And it's telling me savage. Okay, kaboom. Okay, we're gonna talk about those in a second. But yeah, with this Magician, and it's like, it's crazy. We also have Libra here, Libra energy. It's just, it's so many cards that are in your favor, but it's like, why are we stuck on the past? So overall, you guys, what I'm seeing for you is this is going to be the time frame where the past meets the present. We've been talking about this, and a lot of you guys are going to be going after what's new, and it might be uncomfortable at first. This could be like, for example, if you're not used to setting boundaries and you finally start setting boundaries, people gonna have a problem with that. And some of y'all, like when they going after you, like, oh, so now you too good to be doing this? Oh, wow, I can't believe you said it to me, or whatever the fuck, trying to make you feel guilty. Some of you guys, that feeling where you're like, oh my gosh, maybe I am, maybe that was a little rough. No, bitch, it wasn't. That's that resistance. It's like, no, just keep on, because at the end of the day, you're trying to be someone new. You're trying to revamp yourself, okay, revive a new version of you. So you can't, that back step, I mean, it's normal, but like, you don't stay back there. You need to keep going. Okay, boom. They don't get it, bye. Period, point blank. Or for example, let me see another one. Oh, like some of you guys might be used to dimming yourself all the time. And it's like finally you start to pop out. You ain't hurt nobody. You just popping out a little bit, showing a little titty or something, you know what I'm saying? Coming out to play. And it's crazy because you got the jealous people. People start showing their hands, showing their faces of how they really felt about you, because they were super comfortable when you were down, when you were confused. But now you guys are starting to figure out. So watch how people move around you, because you guys are meant to be big. And I feel like a lot of you guys are attractive. So, and you take the attention. People don't like that. But anyway, let's say you start popping out, and it's like people getting irritated and shit, and then you're like, oh fuck, maybe I should dial it back. Nope, maybe you should dial it the fuck up. Okay, that's what it's giving. So anyway, we have Savage, she who is wild, untamed, wild, mysterious. Okay, it's giving she who remains and will remain. Okay, that bitch, that ninja. Powerful, devotion, true worth. That's what the test is. There are going to be things that stand out to you where you're like, what the fuck was I doing? Why am I here? I don't have to do this. I don't have to be involved in this drama. I'm ready for a peaceful mind. Did you know that you could actually have a peaceful mind? There's a relationship waiting for you where you can be in that relationship and not have to worry. There's a friendship. There's a friendship that's going to be loyal to you. I'm telling you, there's so much loyalty and so much peace that you can have. with other people, other experiences, but you have to know that for yourself and let whatever this is go. We also have Zenith, formulate, strategic, devise, she who prepares. Prepare yourself. Like I said, it's almost giving me like a battle. Remember I told you about the armor or the thick skin? It's like, go against it, you guys. You know, where it applies. And we also have Iris. This is a beautiful card. I gotta show you. You guys are beautiful. You guys are handsome. So, you know, the haterade, all that shit, it comes with it. For those that want to do something with modeling or something where there's like a competitive, like it's competitive, you guys are going to outshine, but you got to believe in yourself. So we have she who changes, Irish, transformation. Someone could be Irish here. I didn't even say that. Transformation, change, enchantment, period. And then someone's name could be Maya. For the universal midwife, birth, I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. Exactly. You understand the assignment, okay? You give life to things that a lot of people can't even revive. You have the capacity to even give life to yourself. It's almost like I'm seeing you guys breathe life into this new, it's like this new thing. Like you guys are breathing and it's blowing and it's like forming a person. And then your soul jumps in that body. That's what I'm seeing, because you guys are ready to expand. Some of you guys are going to be getting pregnant, okay? And they could be an Aquarius. We also have the shining star, glow. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. I mean, come on now. Some of you guys really love Kim K's. I know this is controversial, but Kim K's dress. This is almost giving me Kim K with the Marilyn Monroe dress. Let me not even say Kim K's dress. Marilyn Monroe's dress that Kim K wore, okay? And then also the dress that Rihanna wore. That's the energy you guys are giving, okay? And we also have Alison, the huntress, quest. The Pleiades like my guest to be wild and free. What? The Pleiades like my guest. Oh, girl, that ain't guest. The Pleiades like my quest to be wild and free. Wow. It's early. So, yes, you guys, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of like warrior like energy going after it type of energy. There's a lot of vitality around you too, you know? Will you probably ruffle some feathers? Absolutely. But oh the fuck well. It's giving that. It's giving that. Okay, that wasn't supposed to come through. We have February. Oh, actually, I guess it was. I'm keeping secrets. I can't tell you the truth. I do feel like there's something around you guys that's a little shady. I mean, we picked up on that. We have Cancer. Ooh, this is sharp. Ooh. You're not interested? Ooh, honey, you left when I needed you the most. How could I ever forgive you for that? And I feel like somebody left you, okay? Somebody did you a dish. It's almost like it was like an injustice and a disservice, and it's like, why do we keep letting them in? Also, why do we keep letting that affect our new connections, ones that could potentially be healthy? I mean, you still use your discernment, but there's something about releasing the past so that you could like shine a light for new, okay? That sun energy, shine it for new, okay? Also, with this not interested, honey, let dying things die, okay? We also have I love fucking you. Okay, I do feel like, and we have Brent Fayez. I was getting that in the beginning. Some of you guys, we have Gemini. What's on the back of this? Crazy. Ooh, some. Oh, we have the number 17. Some of you guys, and Smino. Ooh, it's giving everything it needs to give. Some of you guys, there has been this connection that I feel like has its ups and its downs. Now, this ain't gonna be for everybody. If you know you have a great relationship, girl, just X this part out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, you know, putting nothing in your head. But I'm talking for, it seems like there's been a situationship. The sex is good. It's passionate. But it's like, are you truly fulfilled? If you are, I mean, that it might not be for you. But it's like, when are we gonna move past this? I do feel, I just heard someone's two-timing you. I'm sorry, but I do feel like there is something going on where there's another party involved, especially for those where the relationship already wasn't built on something sturdy. It's like the sex is good. Y'all might even have that emotional high sometimes, but where's the stability? Where's the commitment? Where's the loyalty, honey? You know what I'm saying? Where's it at? Don't forget what people did to you. I'm not saying don't forgive them, but don't forget. Don't forget. Not everybody deserves to be around you, pile 2. So yes, pile 2, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and we're going to move on to pile 3. Pile 3. Shout out to Pile 3. You guys actually have, in my opinion, the best reading out of the other piles. Pile 3, you've been doing a damn thing. I don't know what you've been doing, but you've been really doing it. I'm literally hearing from spirit, like you have really been proving yourself. You've been doing the work. Whatever it is that you used to struggle with, and I do feel like for a lot of you guys, it could have been something to do with authenticity, what made you different, how you expressed yourself, your artistic side. Maybe people made you feel bad because you how you express your emotions. There's something about some type of expression, I just don't know which one. And you guys have went against the grain, even though it has been hard. And it's crazy because I can actually see where if Pile 2 can get past all of what I was picking up on, this is where they would be. This is beautiful. So we do have the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords, the Emperor, Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, King of Swords, Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, Virgo, Leo, Cancer. I'm gonna get into this after, and then over here, Six of Wands, a Hangman. I know that didn't mean nothing to you, but let me let me just start over. So this is the thing. Your top card, at first it was the King of Cups, but something told me that this is gonna be the dial. Ooh, the dial. Oh my gosh, sundial, is it called that, a crystal? That would be perfect for you guys. But anyway, there's something about this pile that's very, it's not that it's up in the air. It's like, it's an organized up in the air. It's like, because at first I was, okay, so with each deck, I was leaving it to that first card to be the initial energy. But for you guys, they were like, nah. Even with your dice over here, the astro dice, they switched up and I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta get back to the old ones. Like they rolled and like switched. And I just heard, nah. I just heard by chance. With this Wheel of Fortune and with your spread, the main thing that I was being told to tell you guys is what's ahead of you is one, the end of delays and something that's owed to you, okay? We can take this as in wealth, happiness, peace, whatever. This is very lucky, okay? This is very blessed with this Wheel of Fortune. So that's gonna look different for a lot of people. People are going to be wondering, how did you do it? Okay, because you guys have been through a lot. It's so crazy because I actually thought this pile, I was picking up on like a shadow energy, like a going through a dark night of the soul. But I feel like that was past energy. And what you guys need to know, because I do feel like you guys are tired. I do feel like it's been, it's just been this time where you're just like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm going with the flow. I'm tired. Maybe even a bit apathetic. But honey, this is big shit, okay? Y'all done been through some shit. Some of you guys, well, I think it's a combination. Not only have you dealt with disloyal people, fucked up scenarios at work, maybe even minimization from from family members, being dismissed by people, and maybe even abusive partners, possibly someone that you lived with in an apartment, I don't know. But like I'm getting, and we're gonna talk about it, there's been some third parties, there's been some bullshit. Like a lot of the people that you showed loyalty to have done you wrong, okay? And honey, the way you've handled yourself, it's giving. The reason why people forgot who you were is because you forgot who you were. And now we are remembering. And it's so crazy because me and my boyfriend were called to watch Alice in Wonderland yesterday. And this is what it's giving me. If you guys watch the new version of Alice, where the caterpillar smoking the hookah is like, you're barely Alice or something like that. He was basically telling her like, you haven't recognized who you are. You're not standing in your power. And then she did stand in her power. And then she ended up defeating the Jabberwocky. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay. But with this Five of Swords, this is what it's giving to y'all. I'm gonna be throwing out stuff. I don't know what you guys got going on, but I literally see you guys. So there's this person at the top, right? But that's not you. And give me a second. This is gonna sound a little bit morbid, but why do I see this person at the top and you guys pushing them off the cliff? For some of them, they might even just jump off the cliff. And it's like you're taking your rightful spot, your rightful throne. If we go to Alice in Wonderland, the part where Alice defeats the Jabberwocky, the queen with the big head, the red heart queen or the queen of hearts, her crown literally lifted and went back to I was going to say the White Witch, but the White Queen, I think that's what her name was, like the White Queen, White Rose Queen, I don't know. But it went back to her. Literally the crown floated and went back. So for me, that represents you winning, okay? And I'm literally seeing a dead cockroach right now. I had that in my dream. Something has been defeated for you, and I feel like whatever it was parasitic, and it fell in those scenarios that I just mentioned about people minimizing you and stuff. And this could even be not even still happening, but it could be cellularly. That's what's been going on, coming back up to the surface. Honey, you have been letting stuff go. This is truly beautiful because you're about to take your rightful place on your throne. And I'm also hearing with this Hangman, something that I was asking, because I was like, can you tell me about this Five of Swords? If you guys have been picking up on an energy, and we don't got to spend too much time on it, but I've been saying this, like, if you want to know what is false, what is not true, what is, you know, like that pinch in your side that's like, not really feeling that, pay attention. With this Hangman, I think of watch how people maneuver around you. Watch how people maneuver when they find out your success. Watch how people maneuver when you rightfully speak up for yourself. Watch how people maneuver when you start to put up boundaries. Watch how people maneuver when you stop asking them for their opinions and you just start doing what's authentic to you. Watch. That's going to show you who needs to stay and who needs to go. And for a lot of you guys, I do see you revamping everything. You see how they're floating by themselves? There ain't nobody around. This is Leo energy. It's crazy. Another thing I want to tell you guys, around the 5th house, anything that you do creatively, how you express yourself, sexual energy, all of that, I see a real big glow up around the 5th house, okay? Give me a second. Woo! This Five of Swords is so interesting because, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time because we've been beating this, like beating it in. There are some things that need to be let go. I think you know this. And there have been a lot of things that have been let go. And it's crazy because, you know, you see that white and that black? It's so crazy. Because this is almost giving me the scene that I saw in Alice in Wonderland. But it's like red and white, you know? Two different opposing sides. Who rightfully deserves the crown? It's you. And I'm not just trying to gas you, it's all here. With this Nine of Cups and this King of Swords, and this Knight of Swords came up right after the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys, there's something that needs to be said, or you've already been saying it, okay? Some of you guys have been dealing, oh, that's what I was picking up on. I don't know if there's gonna be a strong conversation that you have with an air sign or someone in a place of authority. Why do I think some of you guys are in the military? And this might be, oh, I just heard a whistleblower. It's almost like you're going against somebody that might be over you in some way, and you're letting them know how you really feel. I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like you guys are going to be letting someone know how you really fucking feel. And that is going to release a lot from you. And it's going to make you feel like I'm in control, I'm in power. Like no one can take this from me. Standing up for yourself. So, because I could take that so many different ways. Stand up for yourself. I see you guys standing up for yourself against a person, and it's almost like this ends a cycle. This could even be multiple people that embody this King of Swords energy, like people that try to control you, or not that I always look at the King of Swords like this, but very controlling, manipulative energy, very like harsh, just rigid energy. People that are always trying to bully you, possibly, okay? Enforce strict restrictions around you, or just restrictions, period. I see you standing up for yourself. And it's going to work out for you. I also feel like if you guys have any injustices happening within whatever company you work for or whatever the fuck, it's time to go to HR. HR that bitch, okay? It's time to go. It's time to write that letter. For my people in the military, IG complaint. That's what it's giving. Something else too with this Knight of Swords, this King of Swords, switching it, I feel like, and this Ten of Swords, we are at the end of overthinking. Things have already happened. We have already allowed our anxiety to get to its peak. And now we are tired. And now we have finally accepted this is just what it is. And what it is that you are that bitch and that ninja with this emperor. That god, that goddess. Even though I don't like to call people gods and goddesses, but you know what I mean. No one could be God, but you know what I'm saying. But with this emperor, this King of Swords, that's a major level up. So I would be cautious if I was other people, because you are not to be played with during this time. With that Nine of Cups, a lot of things are going to be working out for you within now in the next 5 months. People are going to, oh, let me explain it like this without me having to make this too long. Have you ever heard of that Bible verse where it talks about how God will prepare, God will bless me in front of my enemies, or prepare a feast for me in front of my enemies? Like, basically, people that doubted you, that tried to minimize you, all those people that were in those situations, they're going to have to watch you work. And when I say watch you work, I mean literally watch you rise to the top. 6 of Wands. Success is in your favor. Highly, okay? Whatever you're working on is going to be successful. People are going to notice you. 10th house is, okay, that's what I want to say. In the 5th house and the 10th house, and maybe even in the 2nd house and the 11th house, I see a lot of glow ups, okay? And it's crazy because you don't even have to do it by being the same way as them, like bullying. You're just stern, okay? And that's going to take people off guard because they had you fucked up. And I also feel like with this Cancer energy, nurture, comfort, and protection, period. Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. Leo, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. That's what's shifting for you. Y'all know y'all can stand 10 toes down by yourself, and you know that you don't have to be around these energies because you are abundant. You want better friends, you can get them. I'm telling you, okay? So with this Cancer energy too, be cautious of any indigestion, stomach problems, or anything of that nature. Some of you guys might be choosing to change your diet around this time. Also be careful of obsessive thoughts, overthinking, which I don't really get that with you guys. It's going to be coming to an end. But also, there was something I wanted to say to you guys about this. Bring it back, Lord, bring it back. Cancer, 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 nurture. Oh, that's what I was getting. I got super tired when I tapped into you guys' spread. So basically, there's been a big gap between when I started recording pile 2, or when I ended pile 2, and when I went to do y'all spread. And in between that time, I was eating my popcorn, I was stretching, watching some Love and Hip Hop, basically doing me. That's the energy. Y'all can attract abundance when you take care of yourself and when you do you. When you live lavishly and really romanticize what's around you, it's gonna be brought back to you. For example, I like to go outside, ride my bike. There's just like, I don't know, maybe I look at things differently, but little stuff like being able to go outside, ride my bike when I want to, or being able to be in nature, or being able to drink a coffee on my ride to wherever I'm going, and just be able to listen to a podcast or something. Just, you know, like the sunshine. I romanticize like everything, and it just brings so much more beauty to life. And then my vibration, it just lifts, and I just feel better, you know, emotionally. And then I just feel like I'm just like this magnet for all good things. I mean, you can attract those, you know, those stingy, dusty energies sometimes, but regardless, the light is so bright that anything black, or let me not say black, anything of a darker, I hate the fact that we even use black as a word like that, but anything that does not have good intentions, okay, not that things that are black have bad intentions, but what I'm saying is darker energies, lower vibrational energies, anything that tries to permeate that light, it's almost like the light is so bright that it disintegrates it. It just falls away. Something that I work on when I visualize is if my visualizations start to turn morbid or dark, and I start to see like darker entities around me, these shadows around me, I literally imagine like the light shining down and then them turning into something beautiful like a flower, and then I send them up. So that was just a side note. So basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is you guys have mastered a lot of things that other people have not, and you're about to see the manifestation of that. With this Ace of Swords, there's going to be a lot of clarity around your truth, your purpose, who you are, and the power. And I do think, although you've known this or have been picking up on this, and this shift has been happening, some of you guys, it's going to take you by surprise. I also see some good communication coming around in regards to work or something that you've been worried about. We do have the Five of Wands, the Moon, and the Empress. I asked again about that Five of Swords, Five of Wands. So a lot of changes. People can't stand that you are winning. People that try to minimize you and try to talk behind your back, was behind the scenes doing all this stuff. They thought that that was going to keep you down. It's like you in this Empress energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, you in this energy to be able to battle and compete, even though you don't have to compete, but being able to defend yourself the way you are and being able to do it in almost like a sneaky way has people intimidated as fuck. You are not to be played with, okay? So I see really good things, you guys, and that's mainly what I wanted to tell you. I just see really good energy around work, and I feel like your advice with this Six of Wands and this Hangman is don't take the bait on the first opportunity that comes to you. I mean, if you want to use your discernment, but basically what I'm seeing is like, don't sell yourself short, because there's a lot of stuff working out for you, and this is like that type of energy where you can get quickly like overwhelmed or swept up, but like give it time. But let me see. Advice for my pile 3. Ooh, okay, honey. We have the Knight of Pentacles. That's crazy. Yeah, take your time. And that's what it's giving too. Just even with yourself, your self-care, you've been through a lot. People don't understand. Like, they just be judging and why is things so easy? Like, it's like, bitch, it's not. Like, I've been through a lot. I deserve this time off, okay? With this Five of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, yes, some of you guys are still working through some emotions. They could be still coming up around this time to be released. Six of Swords, but you guys are coming out of that. And we have the King of Cups. That's so funny in reverse. Justice card. Also, there's a water sign that did you dirty as fuck, getting theirs. But yeah, I feel like just be patient with yourself, because although you guys are literally Poppington, right, you're still healing from a lot of stuff, okay? So you don't have to explain shit to nobody. If you need to move slow in certain areas and take your time, that's just what it is, okay? I do see a good idea coming to you. Pursue it. I also feel like some of you guys are going to have this realization, which I feel like you already have had. I don't know, can you see that imagery? But I almost see where like in the middle is like her, it's like a new vision of something new. It doesn't involve these cups, even though these cups are trying to cloud the vision, okay? It's like there's new. So the best way that I could articulate that, because I'm not articulating it well right now, is you could start fresh. Like, you could start fresh. Like, that can go in many ways. Like, you don't have to. I think people get so stuck on, well, I have to, you know, this is doctrine, I have to do this. And you don't. Just like you can change your beliefs right now, you don't have to do shit. That's what my no offense, I love y'all, but I remember when I used to get really stressed with videos and everything, especially when I was doing personal readings. I was like, oh my gosh. She was like, Paige, you ain't gotta do shit you don't want to do. You can shut this shit down right now. You don't even have to be on YouTube if you don't want to. Don't stress yourself. And it's the truth. I don't have to do shit, and neither do you. You do what's best for you. And those that are loyal and those that are in alignment will be around, period. So let's keep going. The only deck that I pulled one of these for, we do have the celery seed, so you guys might want to look into this for oil. Maybe even drink celery juice. I know that sounded, you know, nasty for some of you guys, but something about celery. We also have detoxifies and releases. I actually got celery juice, but y'all know me, I'm already weird as fuck, so what do we expect? Let's see. Ooh, coriander. Celery. Ooh, that scared the fuck out of me. Okay, celery seed. Detoxifies and releases. Historically, I'm going to read this, you guys. Historically used medicinally by the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans, celery seeds and the essential oil extracted from them come from a smallage, a planet. What the hell is a smallage? A plant that is an ancestor of celery. Celery seed essential oil is highly anti-inflammatory, making it an excellent remedy for the treatment of many health conditions and types of pain. Some of you guys are carrying a lot of pain in your back. In a study published in Progress in Drug Research, blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Celery seed essential oil can detoxify the body and mind. It is believed to help disperse not only toxins, but also toxic ideas or beliefs that may be impeding your emotional growth. Come on now, because I did see that King of Cups in reverse. There's like a back and forth with that. And I'm telling y'all, y'all already the shit, but once we get this together, you're gonna be a force to be reckoned with, honey. And you already are, but I'm so serious. Anyway, It helps both reinstate the truth of who we are and move us from feelings of aggravation to feelings of reconciliation. Use for arthritis, blood toxicity, diarrhea, dizziness, edema, epilepsy, flatulence, gallstones, gastroesophageal reflux disorder, so GERD, gout, headaches, high blood pressure, indigestion, insect repellent, irregular menstrual cycles, kidney stones, liver cleansing, menstrual cramps, muscle aches or cramps, neuropathy and nerve damage, osteoporosis, poor appetite, poor circulation, rheumatism, stiff joint, stroke prevention or recovery, ulcers, uterine health, weak spinal disc. Okay, so it seems like it's doing a lot. Okay, so let's roll you some dice. Well, actually, let me talk about this first. These might mean something to you, so I'm gonna just say it. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Leo. In order to be here, I'm gonna need more from you. I wanna take you out on a date. There's new love coming in. Kodak. There's somebody here that did y'all wrong. That could be one of these signs. They might have listened to Kodak. They could have also been a player. We'll get to it anyway. Why won't you talk to me? There's someone that wants to talk to you. Fuck you, that's your energy. I feel like you guys, there's someone that you guys just, I think you were tied in, locked in, but you were just like, I'm done with this. Two could play that game. This person was a player. They probably had you in a third party situation, possibly with a friend. We do have blessings are on the way, and jealousy and envy. That was one of the second cards to come out. So you're gonna have a lot of this, that jealousy and envy, but you know, fuck them. What do we expect? But I want you to know that someone that played the fuck out of you, I'd have to say it like that, they're gonna get theirs. And I think you're gonna be able to see it in a way of maybe where they come to you and they try to come back to you. You're gonna have a chance to kind of reject that. Anyway, some of you guys have a new love coming in. Let me pull on that. New love coming towards pile 3. New love coming towards pile 3. They could be an air sign. They've been watching you. You might meet them at school or at an educational function. They could be a teacher or studying. High priestess, they're not going to be secretive. New love. It's like this is ready to be revealed to you. New love coming towards my pile 3. This is someone, ooh, King of Pentacles, honey. We love to see it. They're stable, grounded. This is someone who is going to match you. Okay, with this Hangman, y'all have an earth sign and a fire sign coming towards you, possibly a Pisces. We have that twice, or an air sign. But really, any of these signs. And it's crazy. We got this 5 of Cups, this stupid ass ex, and then we got the Empress again, the Lovers. So y'all have someone that's actually gonna match. I'm picking up on 2 to 3 people, but there is an ex that's gonna try to come back. So in order for you to walk into this new energy, remember, where's that little card right here? Just in case you forgot, this is the new, this is that old. Okay, that 5 of Cups that keeps trying to come out. Pick which one you want. Don't be, what's the word? Deceived into thinking that you have to settle, because you don't at all. Okay, there's a lot of new communication with people, new opportunities. It's a lot of meeting, a lot of dating I'm seeing here. Good sex, money is there, being taken out on dates. It's giving worthy energy. These are kings, and we do have the Hangman here. So there's someone that's going to be coming around you that's just like you. So it's like, because we got 2 Hangmans here, it's almost like it's not going to feel forced. This is going to be a fresh feeling. So I see really good things coming towards you. So don't settle on this. I don't know if they're a Scorpio or if they're one of those signs that I said. But honey, look, I fixed his jacket. Okay, there's a little cookie. You hear that? It's time to do better. Flips scarf and flips hair. Okay. So yes, pile 3. Actually, let me roll real quick before my phone dies. Sorry, I almost choked. Ooh. Okay. We got the 7th house, relationships. We have Leo, the North Node, and Libra. Some of you guys have Libra in the North Node. So I'm going to let you look at these and just see. Some of you guys have Venus in the 7th house. Absolutely. So we have Leo. Is that Leo, girl? That's Leo. That's definitely Leo. Yeah, it is. Right? Or is that Capricorn? That's Leo. So maybe you have, I don't know. There's something happening here in regards to your self-confidence. I do feel like there's a loyal partner coming towards you. And I do feel like there's a big shift for you in career. And like I said, maybe even the 7th house. It's a lot of good energy here, you guys. So we got the 5th house. We got the 7th house. And also the 10th house. I saw that, okay? So I see a lot of good stuff because you guys are in alignment with the divine plan, okay? So yes, pile 3, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates. And I'll see you guys down below in the comments.